my darlings, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a really exciting video. I don't know if you guys can hear me smiling behind the camera, but I actually made a recent trip to Maine, and guess where we went? My favorite flea market, and I'm so excited. I did pick up a few goodies. It's not a lot, I will admit, but the things that we did find, I'm so excited about. So let's jump right in. I don't know what I should leave for last because I wanted to leave the best for last, but I love it all, so I don't know. Let's start out with this book. This book is one of the last things that I actually found, but it is called 10,000 Words Often Mispronounced. What I really loved about this book is, like, it was sitting in the shelf like this, and I saw the big number and I was just like, oh, what's this about? And so I pulled it out and I was like flipping through the pages, and they're actually like, it's actually a useful book to have. I don't know. And you know, I mispronounce a lot, and people, you know, they make fun of me sometimes. English is not the easiest for me sometimes, you know, and that's the problem with being like bilingual and trilingual and all that stuff. English doesn't end up being that great for you. But yeah, so it has some words in here like marigold, and like it's just really interesting, like Marie Antoinette, and they tell you how to pronounce it. There's one that was like look at these, they're really interesting, like maniacal. It says how to say not. I like how it tells you how not to say it, but it's really funny. So there's apparently 10,000 words. So this was only $2. Like, isn't that crazy? And it's from 1903. And you can feel the thinness of the pages, but I love it. Like, it is gorgeous. It is browning, just the perfect amount of browning. This is definitely something I'm going to keep in my personal collection. I love it. It is in great condition. This will give me hours and hours of oodles of fun, and I'm really happy that I got it for only $2. Like, tell me that isn't crazy. $2. And then I also picked up some more things for $2, which that's just a weird coincidence. 2 boxes of just a lot of ephemera and like pictures and all that stuff, and it was all $2 each. And so I was like digging through there and trying to find things, so picked up a couple things. I tried to limit myself this time around so that I wouldn't spend too much. So yeah, I picked up this little receipt book, and it is Mrs. Winslow's Domestic Receipt Book. It's from 1876. So yeah, I don't know, hopefully it doesn't fall apart. But yeah, I definitely want to flip through it. I didn't flip through it actually in the flea market, just cause. But ooh, isn't it crazy? This is from 1876, guys. Is this recipes? Cause like, look, this is a recipe. 2 pounds apples. Oh my god. I thought it literally meant receipts, but I guess receipts means recipes. So that's pretty cool. This is even better than I thought. And definitely well worth the $2. Look at this cake recipe. 3 cups of sifted flour, 1 1/2 cups of sugar. Man, that is hard to read. Imagine, like, I would have to rewrite it out of this if I was following a recipe. Wow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. So for $2, I'm really happy that I picked this up. This is going into my collection of vintage and antique ephemera. And yes, I'm saying ephemera. I know that I pronounce ephemera a lot. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't speak English the best sometimes. But yeah, maybe, I wonder if, let me, just for you guys out there who make fun of the way I talk. Oh no, ephemeral. Oh my god, I hate myself. But yeah, so I know a lot of people complain in my old videos that I say ephemera. I'm sorry, when I say it really fast, I say it with an extra M. I don't know why, I just do. So this was also $2, and it is a souvenir folder of homes of movie stars in California, and this is dated 1930s when someone sent this, so pretty cool. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's quite literally, oh, Charlie Chaplin's cool. quite literally just a bunch of photos of the homes of movie stars and stuff at the time. I think it's pretty cool that they're like basically paintings of them all. And there's quite a few on here. Is there a back? Oh, there's a back. I didn't even notice there was a back. So, not bad for $2. It's like taking those celebrity house tours. That's cool. I like how a lot of these are mansions for the time, but like, can you imagine the mansions compared to the mansions now? Like, it's crazy. Okay, let me get this back in here without ripping anything, hopefully. Okay, so that's what this looked like, and I thought it was pretty cool. I like the envelope. The envelope is what immediately stuck out for me, and I just really liked it, and the graphics. So we picked that up. Then we also picked up this little postcard, and it's got this, I'm assuming, a boxer on here, and I just liked what it said on there. So it says, James Corbett, whom Sullivan called a fancy dude, ended John L's career in 1892, and he said, I can lick him without getting my hair mussed. I mean, like, he did end his career, so pretty cool. And I liked how he's kind of like such a tough guy, but like suave with his hair, like Mr. Suave, you know? I just love it. Whenever ephemera that I find speaks to me, I pick it up because it's speaking to me for a reason, so I picked it up. And it was only $2, so. I also picked up this amazing frame with, I think the seller said it's called Cupid is Sleeping, something like that. But yeah, and so can you guys tell me, what is Cupid holding? So since we didn't know it was Cupid right away, I just thought it was like a regular like cherub or like a baby, like, you know, like a little angel. So we were trying to figure out what it was holding. And so my mind automatically went to chopsticks, like giant chopsticks. Obviously it's not that. And obviously now that we know it's Cupid, it's probably like a bow and arrow. Yeah, I think that's the like string on the bow. But yeah, I thought it was really funny that the first thing we thought of was chopsticks, but it looks like it, right? So yeah, I really just liked how it came in like the rusty frame, and it's just really cool. So for $2, I was like, why not? Then I also got some, what are these called? I forgot, stenographs, something like that, right? Stenographs? I forgot. But they were really cool. You're supposed to have this in the little machine that has like the 2 lenses. And I've picked these up a few times before from this flea market, but pretty cool. So this one I really liked. And this one says, as a caption, when a man comes too near, he goes too far. And it says it's from 1900 by Underwood and Underwood. I just thought these were funny. Like, the ones that I picked up were just a little funny, and that's why I picked them. And then this one looks like this. It's got the couple there, and then this girl who looks like she's giving them the side eye, and it says partiality is the caption. And this one says it's from 1897. Sorry about that. It zoomed in too much. But yeah, this is what this looks like. So picked up a few things from there. Oh, there was one more picture in there, and this was also $2. Isn't he the cutest little thing? He was a last minute pickup, but I love him, and he's adorable. Like, I love his little outfit, and it was only $2. So I love picking up old photos. Like, that's one of my favorite things to pick up, and I'm so glad that I found him. Are you guys ready for this next thing? It's epic. So I don't know if I've mentioned it before about how much I love JFK, but I'm like shook right now. This is amazing. So we were looking at this stall that has a bajillion records, literally a bajillion records that are in like a bajillion boxes, and I was just looking through them, and Scott spotted him from the corner of his eye and was like, so what about this? And I was like, I almost died. So it's a JFK memorial album with his most famous speeches. So I'm really excited. I have not tested it yet. I'm really praying it works just fine. Like, I'm gonna test it right after I finish filming. But from what I see, I made sure I checked the record before. I always check records before I buy them. Just a little tip for you guys, if you guys are buying from like a thrift store or wherever, just make sure you check that they're not totally scratched up, or they're not the actual album that is in the cover, you know what I mean? Like, make sure you're getting what you paid for. But yeah, so I'm so excited to have this. Even honestly, if it doesn't work, to be honest, I'm just happy I have it. Like, this is amazing. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, probably I have in my previous like thrift store hauls and all that stuff. Records are my ish. Like, I want to have the biggest like record collection ever, and it's just what I grew up knowing because my parents listened to records all the time. And I actually ordered one recently on eBay of my favorite kind of like oldies band, and once I get that in, I will share it on my Instagram. But I'm not entirely sure if I won the bid yet, so I'm gonna shh my mouth real quick, because if I don't win it, I'm gonna be very upset. But yeah, that's a little side note. But yeah, I'm so excited. So this record and that book plus this camera that I'm about to show you were all 20 bucks from this one seller, which, to be honest, I thought that was a great deal, because the camera alone, like, I know people tend to overprice it when they're selling it in a proper stall, you know what I mean? So I was happy I got all of that for 20 bucks, especially because JFK, like, totally worth it, totally worth it. So let me show you guys the camera now that I'm speaking about it. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, so it is called a Spartaflex. I think that's the brand, but I think it's called I looked it up on eBay, and I think it is a twin lens reflex camera. Pretty sure that's it. But yeah, so I was really excited when I saw this, because I've always seen these in like old movies and stuff, and just like pictures of them. I love old cameras. I don't know if you guys know that. I have bought old cameras before and shared it on this channel, but I love this. It just needs a couple screws on the front here, which I'm sure I can find little screws that will fit it, no problem. I had no issue with that. But yeah, it is fine, and the seller was telling me, you know, you can still find film for this, and you should see if you can like work it, and it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if you guys can see anything through here. Oh yeah, you can. So I have two giant diamond mirrors on my wall right in front of here, and you can see it through the lens. Isn't that cool? You can even see the little Dollar Tree, like right there, the little Dollar Tree heart sign I have. But isn't that cool? Like, I just love the way that everything looks. When I first got it home, I was looking at Scott through the lens, and we like turned on the lights on him, and it looks just so cool, like so sick. But yeah, I love that you guys can kind of see what's there, but it looks really cool. So it looks like how old photos look, actually. But yeah, so that's how that works. I had to look up a video, honestly, to figure it out, because when I was in the flea market, I was just like so enamored that I just like bought it, to be honest. But yeah, so it opens up. Ooh, sorry about that. Ooh. So it opens up here. I'm weak. But I'm so glad. I was so scared when I was opening this up when I brought it home, because, you know, you never know when you're buying things, like how crusty it could be on the inside. Oh, now it decides not to open. But so be wary of that. You might want to like check everything before you bring it home, which I typically do, but I was just so tired at that point and hungry that I was like, okay, I just want to go home. Oh no, I'm weak. Oh, there we go. Okay. But I was so happy that when I opened it up, like, look how clean this is, guys. Like, it's just barely a little rusty. Like, I swear if I get film, I probably could be able to use this. So that makes me really excited. Like, look how clean it is. I haven't cleaned this yet. I haven't sanitized it yet. And that's just, it's just crazy. But yeah, so you would put the film in here. I've seen a few videos on YouTube of people putting in the film, and then you would like roll it using this. So I'm kind of thinking about honestly purchasing some film just to see what it's like. But we'll see what happens with that, but yeah. Oh, sorry about that squeaking. But, and then I still don't know what this is for, to be honest. I just see people opening it, but yeah. You can adjust the lenses here. Honestly, I'm really worried about this. I need to screw that after I finish filming, but yeah. And then right here, it says time, and then this is the shutter. I don't know if you guys can see. Yep, you can. Pretty cool, right? Ah, I'm so excited. So yeah, that is it for my little, ugh, it's got some stuff down here. That is it for my little flea market haul. Tiny but mighty, I will say that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!